Hey guys, this is Meggy Splitzer here, and I'm here with Shroomy. Howdy! And I'm sorry, I know your team moved by Bobblehat, correct? That's me.
If you forgot Bobblehat's from the Splatoon Manga, I forgot about them, but I don't really forget any of them.
And we react to the penultimate death battle from Season 2, Green Arrow and Hawkeye. Versus Hawkeye, excuse me. Archers, yep. Well, what do you know? I'm handy with shooting. Well, that's great and all. That kind of worries me, and you two are just crazy enough, so I guess I'm leading the way. Well, let's get started.
Good luck, you three.
Okay then.
Since its creation in the Stone Age, the bow and arrow forever revolutionized hunting and warfare.
Yeah.
But these two
And then we got two of the most well-known archers in the hero universe.
The Emerald Archer
All the
Star
Queen.
City, and Hawkeye,
And Quinn
purple-clad
Barney,
trick
boy.
shooter of the Avengers. He's with
Is that who they are?
And it's
Yeah, I
our
think
job
that's
to
who they
analyze their
are.
weapons, armor, and skills to find
I'm
out who
actually
would
interested in
win
this
our
battle.
death battle.
I mean, it's not surprising these two would win. Let's get
Allow
started.
me to tell you
Let's
the
get started
tale
with
of an
Green
archer
Arrow.
garbed in green who brought justice to the rich and
Green-
championed the poor.
Green Arrow's kind of like Robin, and he
Horse
looks
of a
like.
legendary outlaw named Oliver Queen.
He looks
What,
like a
you
little
think I
bit.
meant Robin Hood? Come on. Oliver was
Well,
the son of Robert and Moira Queen. Billionaire
one's got
owners
to
of
meet the
weapons
actual
and
owner.
company Queen Industries.
Pastor Hits is not.
Oliver was
Makes a
on
choice
track
of size that makes Green Lanterns well.
Oh, what?
Sooner than anybody
I
expected.
know your cooking was bad enough, but if that's the case, then I know what's going on.
Oliver's parents were murdered by lions. No,
Oh,
I'm not kidding,
dear.
but hey, Mom got off a wicked headshot before she went out. The family
Well,
fortune and business were now in
well.
Oliver's hands. However,
Wow,
desperate to
you
forget
lose
the
your
horrible
parents like
trauma of his
that?
parents'
That's
death by
awful.
lions, he turned to a lifestyle of booze and debauchery.
Oh my God!
Until one day he partied so
What
hard
the
that he fell
hell?
off his private yacht. Hate it when that happens.
Get ya!
Eventually, he
Wow,
was
this
stuck on the shore of a lone
dude.
island, Tom Hanks style. Desperate
Dude,
to
like
survive,
Saving Private
Oliver
Ryan, I
must
think.
resort to the
Saving Private
extreme
Ryan, I
training
like that
taught by his late
movie.
father.
I don't think I haven't really watched it, so I'll go with you, Shroomy, on that.
Accuracy with the weapon. With each successful kill, Oliver's self-reliance grew.
You know about Robin Hood? Yeah, stole from the rich, gave to the poor. Basically.
Turns out this island was home to a massive drug smuggling operation. How he didn't find them earlier is beyond me, but whatever.
Well,
With nothing
talk
but his
about
hunter's instincts
business.
and some newly improvised trick arrows, Oliver brought down the dealers, radioed in a rescue, and returned to Star City a new man. With a new
Lost
taste
millionaire
for justice, Oliver
found!
would no longer waste his talents and use
Well.
them to protect the innocent.
Well,
To do this,
well,
he
we
would have to
should doing
become
good.
someone else.
you gotta be some.
He
Well,
became the Green Arrow.
and you became anti-Shroomy. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. That's just secondary part of me.
Over anything else. And while that may sound like
Okay,
a
Shroomy.
he's developed trick arrows for every situation. And I do mean
Did I do an anti-Shroomy voice? I don't remember.
You might have to watch all your old videos.
Well, either way, I don't have him on my list of any reactions anytime soon, so I don't care.
Well, why don't ya, huh?
Maybe it's because they're technically the same person. Oh, I don't know.
I want to be around more, that's all.
Silly as it may appear,
Okay.
Oliver only kills when it's absolutely necessary. So delivering
I
a
mean-
long-range punch to the face makes some sense. At least more so than many of the other trick arrows in his quiver. Like the donut arrow, a weapon designed
Donut
to
arrow.
Ew! I want some of them donuts, give me
Green Arrow likes to
more.
come to a fight prepared,
Ew.
and his expertise
Why
extends
would you
beyond
want it?
just the use of a
Donut
bow. He has
arrow.
extensive training in assassination and martial arts under some of the best teachers around,
Hmm.
including Natas, the man who turned Deathstroke into one of the deadliest mercenaries in the world.
Oh yeah, that's the guy who got killed by
into the
Deadpool.
Justice League, saving the
Yeah.
world alongside the likes of Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, and Black Canary, a smoking hot blonde who he took a liking to. Don't mind saving a few more things.
Okay, then.
Are we dead yet? No. Are we dead yet?
You're not dead! We don't know if you will be,
though.
though.
And somehow
Well-
he not only survives, but he actually helps. He's fast enough to fire
Okay.
29 arrows in 1 minute.
What
His
shot did you get?
accuracy is so
Wrestled an
perfect,
alligator.
his
Don't we all?
tossing at 30 feet away
Okay.
and split a grape balanced on a man's head. He'll do whatever it takes to get
okay
the job
then.
done. Like shooting a girl's hand to keep her from falling, or
What?
torture. There's no way around it. He tortures people. But it's for the greater
What
good,
the
right?
hell?
Of course. But even with all his trick arrows, his
What's his
quiver does
problem?
have limited space. And he prefers to keep his
Oh,
armor
yeah.
minimal, focusing instead on offense over defense. But
Well, well.
Eventually,
That's
he
that
and
one.
Black Canary got together and started up a flower shop called
Hmm.
Sherwood Florist.
Dude,
As an
Robin Hood?
10 out of 10, Holly.
You whack jaw queen!
On 3,
Okay.
2, 3.
Okay. Oh. Wow then. Okay, let's take a look at Hawkeye.
Hero can come from anywhere. From the streets
Yeah,
of
it
New
can come.
York
It can come anywhere.
or a tiny rural home in
Mm-hmm.
Iowa. But growing up in the middle of nowhere wasn't easy for 13-year-old Clint Barton.
Okay.
Turns
Oh, I
out
got the name right.
Dad
Good.
had some bad habits, like being an alcoholic or beating the shit out of his sons.
Why?
After years
do
of
I-
abuse,
why is that
Clint wanted to
feeling?
fight back and defend his family from his violent father.
Successful answers.
Dude, are these two like
Luckily
what?
enough, his dad's car did the job for him, along with a big tree. Remember, kids,
Wow.
drinking and driving is not okay.
Why is this
I
beyond
mean,
mine? Some
do you
of
want
the.
this to be you? That's what I thought. Orphaned by DWI, Clint and
Oh,
Barney had a
yeah.
second chance at a family and were adopted by a new dad, who
Who?
was just as bad as the first. Maybe even more. Dad number 2
Huh?
tried to run him down with his car.
Oh
until
my
they were
God.
rescued by circus performers Jacques and Buck, who took them under their wing
Circus?
and into the Carson Carnival of Traveling Wonders.
But
These guys saw potential in Clint's
basically
natural
Satsuki
bow and arrow
circus,
talent
I
and
guess.
began his
Not
archery training.
really.
Clint's skill rose rapidly.
Well,
He soon
okay.
took the stage as Hawkeye, the trick shooter. In only
Mm-hmm.
1 year, Hawkeye became a master of his craft. But a rift formed between teacher and student when he discovered Jacques was stealing money from the circus and training his brother Barney to be a thief. Turns
What?
out the two heroes who rescued them were actually supervillains. What's with these kids?
What the hell?
Open an umbrella
Well, that
and
doesn't
Fear
sound
Black
right.
Bat to dart under a ladder which fell and broke a mirror reflecting the sun's rays
This-
to burn down a field of 4-leaf clovers?
This
No, that
did
happened
sound
to Nick.
right.
What? Anyway,
who's Nick?
working for a couple of
Come on,
D-bags
what?
and ran away. Lucky for him, all it took to find a new calling in life was to see Iron Man.
Oh, yeah.
Sort
Oh
of
yeah,
like
that's right, Iron Man.
another alcoholic father figure, but in the fun way. Inspired
Ah-ha.
to use his talents to fight criminals just like
Wow.
the Iron Avenger, Clint took up his old stage name, donned his circus costume once more, and crafted a wide assortment of multi-use trick arrows. Tick, tick, boom.
Okay.
Boom.
Putty arrows cover foes in glue.
What
His
kind-
acid
there's
arrows
so
can
many
melt
different-
steel. He can
What?
scale
What's a
buildings.
party of
His arrows,
boys?
his adamantium arrows
Pim
are tipped
Hart.
with nearly indestructible
Pim
metal.
Particle?
Hell, one of
That's
his arrows
Ant-Man.
is
Hank,
30
yeah, he's
megatons
Hank Pym is
long.
Hank
He also
Pym.
carries
Ant-Man,
Pim
excuse me.
particle trick arrows.
Oh.
Pim particles shrink or enlarge objects via shifting matter between dimensions.
Oh.
They take their name from Ant-Man. Hawkeye
See?
uses this
Oh,
dimensional
okay, that makes a lot of
arrow, which
sense.
is literally full of other arrows. With his
Sure.
quiver loaded full of impossibility, Hawkeye took to the city to begin his crusade against injustice. But on his first outing, while trying to return some stolen jewels, the police mistook him for a thief. And it really didn't help that he fled the scene with then infamous criminal Black Widow. Well,
Not
he
that
admitted,
Black
but
Widow.
if there's one thing Hawkeye does when he's conflicted, it's not ask questions and follow where the old shadow
What
leads.
the hell?
And no, I'm not
Okay.
No, you don't get to look at that. You don't get.
until one of their shenanigans resulted in her apparent death. Believing he was free from the grip of the
wanna talk
succubus,
about
he
it.
remembered that crime is bad and went to join the Avengers. not just the Avengers.
Huh?
Over the years, Hawkeye's lent his bow to
Well,
other
at
super
least
teams,
he's
such
getting a
as the
medal,
Thunderbolts
son.
and the
Yay!
Avengers,
Hawkeye's
Defenders, Thunderbolts. I make any team better.
In the midst of
Doesn't
highly
matter.
advanced armor,
Doesn't even
range-fueled monsters, and gods from other dimensions, you'd think a simple archer would be of little use. But Hawkeye's
Well.
feats prove he is anything but simple. Hawkeye can shoot
Yep.
4 incoming arrows
All
out
right.
of the sky at once, shatter the bow of a distant archer with a single
interesting.
shot, and string his whole bow and fire an arrow in less than a second. Plus, his
Huh.
aim is so good, he'll hit bullseyes when he's strapped to what I like to call Satan's carousel. But he is
Ew.
more than just
Really?
an archer.
Satan's
After
castle.
grueling training under Captain America, Clint temporarily set aside the Hawkeye suit to become the samurai Ronin. The result even impressed
What
Iron
the-
Fist, one of the greatest martial artists
What
in
the
the world.
hell?
And for a supposedly normal human,
Um.
he's surprisingly tough. He's shaken off falls from several stories,
Onto a
fought battles
car.
with cracked ribs, and managed to not die from this. Luckily for
How did he not die when that-
His 2 shirt found him and alerted the paramedics. And he made a complete recovery within 6 weeks.
Well, that's
Gonna
good.
go.
That's good.
The hospital, kid! Quick! Holy shit! That was like 100 bullets! Bleeding everywhere! A reminder that even a
Yep.
seasoned Avenger isn't always bulletproof.
Yeah.
But after this, Hawkeye's buddy Tony Stark upgraded his outfit to include some chainmail. So that's handy. But it can't cover
What?
everything.
Counting.
Plus, Hawkeye can only carry so many trick arrows at
Yeah.
once, and has to make every shot count. Also,
Yeah.
he's kind of hard of hearing, but you would be too if a
Hard of
psychopath
hearing,
hid
right?
behind a door and jammed 2 arrows in your ears. But Tony also made him some kick-ass hearing aids.
Oh,
Though
okay.
it may get
Wow,
damaged,
is he
he loses
not
about
there?
80% of his hearing. Still, as an Avenger, Defender, and so much more, Hawkeye has accomplished a lot for a circus performer from Iowa.
So basically, it's not.
Basically, Satsuki
one.
won. Ah, so I know that can happen.
And I have a bow and
Oh,
arrow.
come
None of
on.
this
That's
makes
a
sense.
buzzkill. It's fun.
But I'm going back out there because it's my job. If you step out that door, you are an Avenger.
Get out the door then. Well, at least that's
All
one
right, the
Avenger.
bets are set. Let's end this debate.
Let me guess,
once and
there's an
for all.
ad.
But first, I need to conquer all of your land.
Called it.
Are you ready?
Sorry,
to
we got. Sorry, you got to go through the ad. I skip. I don't skip anything.
Fine, fine.
Last Empire. A new RTS RPG multiplayer war game.
Can't
that
change
pits your
anything
army
about
against
that,
friends
can
and
it?
enemies
Can ya?
all over the world.
No.
Empire by building massive cities
Oh,
and
well,
conquering
I'm
the lands
fine.
of your enemies,
I'm fine
or
with
even
it.
your friends. Or
Why you following that, huh? I can't do that. I can't believe so much changes since the last time I was here.
You, I try to keep you up to date on everything, Shroomy, but, you just, you just don't, really pay much attention, do you, Shroomy?
I'm sorry, I don't. So
Clash of Kings Last Empire is currently available on the iTunes App Store.
how are you?
Download
Maggie,
it
how are
right
you?
now and get to conquer
Oh,
it.
I'm just-
But first,
I'm
it's
just
time
listening,
for
I'm
a
good.
death
Did you know you're still lucky, right? Ew, you do not mention that. Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's not, yeah, Meggy doesn't want to be reminded of being leggy.
I don't want to be reminded. I don't want to be reminded of it. What's on?
Oh.
Well, let's see which archer is the best. Then. Alright. My mind's gonna be, I think I'm not gonna. I prefer green arrow. Yes.
I can dodge and shoot.
Same here. I'll do
Not
that.
today, sweetheart.
Sure, you can root whoever you want. Sure. Alright, guys.
You're gonna try to out-archer me? This is how it's done.
Okay.
Something about this.
Nope.
Very not right.
It's not. Okay. Well, that worked.
Put him up.
For the most part. Yeah.
I'm at a circus for a minute.
Oh. What happened now?
You got pied in the face.
What's up?
Lucky
What's up?
shot, punk.
Well, this is awkward! Ah, just shoot the arrows! Okay, and... Oh!
Well, you're not human.
Skill, you know. World's greatest marksman at your service.
Ow!
You should hear the boxing glove arrow when it hits.
Oh?
It makes this
What?
kind of sound. I gotta record it and make it my ringtone.
Sure.
Oh.
You remind me of my circus
That was...
clown.
Okay. Clown! Whoop.
Little arrow, one
Eh.
big boom.
Who's gonna... I wonder who's gonna pay for that. I'm not paying for it. You don't have to pay... You don't have to pay for it.
You could back it up.
Yeah. All it takes is one single arrow to... one good shot to knock him out. Oh.
You look like you're under a lot of stress. I recommend acupuncture.
Oh.
Green arrow style.
Ow.
It takes one arrow to make the shot.
Huh? Ah! Oh no! It's a lost was! I win.
Ha! Eat your heart out, Robin Hood.
Well, I guess
Shot for shot,
I
arrow
guess-
for arrow, Green Arrow and Hawkeye are a well-made match, making this an
Oh,
extremely close.
And there he goes.
I guess Black Canary belongs to Hawkeye now.
It's nearly impossible
Well
for
then.
any mortal man to hit him. We're talking about a guy who catches
Alright.
arrows in his bare hands, even when he's been blinded. Both archers wield impressive bows, too. An average bow needs as much as 80
Yeah.
pounds of force to pull. Green Arrows has an impressive draw weight of 125 pounds.
Okay.
However, Hawkeye's
Well,
can
that's
double that at 250 pounds. This
Whoa.
is the same bow he can fire at near machine gun speeds, even at a faster rate than Green Arrow, while wearing chainmail.
Oh.
Oliver may have had an
Wearing
arrow for just
chainmail.
about any situation, but he didn't have one for making him faster, stronger, and tougher than Hawkeye. Looks like Green Arrow got shafted. The winner
Well.
is Hawkeye.
I guess you're the one. I guess that's that, huh? Well, that's the end of that one. All I can say is about is a mostly meh kind of battle. Not too much interest in all that, but it's alright. Well, I'm not too happy about my Hawkeye lost. I'm fine either way.
Of course you are. I mean, sure.
Alright, so the next battle is the...
Now it's the season 2 finale, yeah.
Well, that's it for this battle. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed and everything. Yeah, well, I have to be back at least for one video. I'm happy to be back too.
Don't expect to be back for other death battles until for a while. That's unless I somehow have you listed, I guess.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see, right? I'm out of here. See ya. Bye. Bye.
Alright. So next hour is the season finale for season 2. See you then. Bye.